All right, last but not least, our 10th and finalist competitor. From Boston, Massachusetts, the company is Forsake. Please welcome to the stage Jake Anderson and Sam Barstow.
A few samples for you guys to check out. After living and working in the Rockies, we set out to build the footwear that we couldn't find. We called the company Forsake, for Sam and Jake. It was quite a leap of faith.
For me personally, that was a literal leap. I jumped out of a plane for the Kickstarter campaign that launched our brand.
Luckily, both the parachute and the campaign worked. Sam landed in one piece, and we raised over $100,000. Here's why that worked. Right now, there's a problem with traditional outdoor footwear. Sales have declined in the hiking boot category for the last 3 years because the products are bulky, the designs are outdated, and the look is overly technical. Hiking brands are not connecting with millennial consumers.
At Forsake, we don't make hiking boots. We make versatile footwear designed to take you from peak to pavement. We call them sneaker boots.
Our distribution is split about equally between direct-to-consumer and retailers across the country. Our fastest growing and most profitable channel is our website, while we also sell to some of the largest outdoor retailers in the country, like REI and backcountry.com.
As you can see from this slide, we've got traction. We've grown sales every year since launch, crossing the $1 million threshold in 2016, and we're on pace to hit $3.2 million this year. Next year, we expect that to grow to nearly $7 million in sales.
We've grown the company to over $3 million in sales with 3 people. Our plates are full. If we're fortunate enough to win, we'll be investing in new customer acquisition, and we'll also be building out our organization in Buffalo, making key hires in customer service, operations, logistics, and sales. Sam and I started this company right out of college, so we're honest with ourselves about what we know and what we don't. And we filled those gaps by by partnering for key roles in design, distribution, fulfillment, and production. We also lean on experienced investors and advisors, many of whom are from Western New York, who have deep experience in this space. We're excited to follow in their footsteps and build Buffalo's next great consumer brand.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Okay, and down. Okay. Arturo, please kick it off. I'll come to you next, Woody.
With the advent of numerous brands getting into the athleisure category, you already have the Nike, Adidas, Timberlands of the world making sneaker boots. Nike's been making sneaker boots for decades. And now you have all these fashion brands that are saying, hey, we're in the athleisure category as well. So I see the advent of a lot of sneaker product and boot products. How are you prepared to stave off that competition?
Yeah, so we were the first to offer sneaker boots in the outdoor category specifically. So everybody else is kind of coming into this from a different perspective. Nike and Adidas from athletic, fashion brands from fashion. We are core outdoor, and we're owning this space in the outdoor category. And so that gives us an advantage that's authentic, that's performance-driven, and that's first and foremost adventure-focused, travel-focused, and outdoor-focused.
I think my follow-up to that also would be, when Nike and Adidas do this, they bring their current existing athletic to these products. So you're talking about a product that doesn't have a technological advantage in comparison to those. Is there some thought of some proprietary tech advantage in the future for you guys, some tech products?
Yeah, so we're always developing new features. One that we've already developed is something called a peak-to-pavement outsole. It's basically a lug design that works just as well on rugged outdoor terrain as it does on pavement. We haven't patented that yet because what we understand, it's just not worth it in the sneaker business where designs are constantly ripped off, patent or no patent. But it's something that we're constantly working on.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out that our distribution is already in this outdoor space in all of the best retailers like REI, which is nationwide. Customers are very aware of Nike and Adidas, and they're just not looking for them in the outdoor stores.
Do you make a size 15 shoe?
We currently go up to 14 for men.
What's up with that?
It's a lot of
That's
money
like
to open
discrimination. I can't go outside? I'm a big sneaker guy. So I'm serious about that, by the way.
Got a good point.
My question is, look, this is kind of a hits business. I get all the tech. So how do you stay fresh and nasty over a long period of time?
Yeah, I think first of all, you need that one iconic product. You look at the UGG boot, you look at Sorel and their insulated boots. Their billion-dollar brands are built on a single really good product. But at the same time, you always need to surround that with really fresh, exciting products season after season. And that's what we do. We surround our best sellers with constantly evolving fresh styles.
And as Jake said at the beginning of our presentation, we're very much a part of our market and know it really, really well. So we really rely on that and the team that we surround ourselves with on the design and development side to make sure that we're keeping our finger on the pulse and we're staying on top of all the trends.
Lively. But I think I heard you say that you're outsourcing design.
So design is so cyclical, and so because we work on a 2-season schedule, we really just need a designer for about 4 weeks at a time. So because of that, we outsource, but we work very closely on development. We do all the product briefs ourselves.
So I'm confused between maybe kind of original product vision and design. So where is the IP or the uniqueness that makes you a hit? Does it sit inside you, or is it kind of also exists outside? And in the long term, is that a good idea?
We've kept the same designer since we launched, and we expect to continue working with them. Eventually, once the work gets to a point where we can support a full-time role, we'll bring that person in-house.
But to your point, I really don't think that it's dependent completely on the designer. A lot of it is recognizing the space for the product that we're trying to introduce to the market, what we want it to look like, and we know our customers better than anyone else and what they want.
Bernsey, oh, you're next. Who wants to go? Go.
I was just wondering about, it sounds like some of your core technology for your manufacturing comes from China and a source provider there. Do you have any backups or alternatives within the States or in other places given some of the economic changes that are going on?
Yeah, absolutely. At the market, at the moment, the waterproof technology that we're using is pretty much exclusively in Asia. But that being said, all of our tooling we own, all of our lasts we own, all of our cutting dies we own. So if we wanted to move that to another factory, that's definitely an option, and we're open to any options that come about.
Okay, we're going to have to end it there. Good work.